Yo, what's happening? Your boy Jay Hustler back again with another video. This one kind of ran across my feed here about the Jacksonville arrest attack on the I think it was a 22-year-old Mr. McNeil. Um, I was looking at some of the clips that when the police broke into the vehicle and dragged him out the car, and I was thinking, I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, it was another one of those incidents again. But I started to have to do a little more looking and digging and stuff and see what was really the cause and reason why that they put him over from the start. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't just drive by him unless he was doing something really, what I'm saying, reckless, you know, like most uh belligerent male would. But I just happened to just to kind of go through a certain clip, and I looked at it again. And I went to another clip. I was like, damn. In my opinion, uh, I think Buddy was in the wrong. I don't know. Let some others tell it. They would say that uh he was just he was in the right. You all know how the police officer is when, especially when they come in approaching a black male in these days and times. It's a hostile environment. But then again, you got to sit here and think to yourself, what is it that he was hiding or doing to have them thinking that make it escalate to a point? But I want to play this video. It's the first video here that I got from the Post and New York Post, and I want to check this video out. And y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm playing it from the beginning. I think one of them, it doesn't have a audio at the beginning, but it will later on once you start approaching the vehicle. So y'all check it out. I got it. It's playing now. So it says Jacksonville, Florida man refused to exit his car after officer pulled him over for not having his lights on during inclement weather. That's what it says here. So let's go and proceed what the video is going to have to say.
Yes, sir. Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that? I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over? Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one.
Here's the problem already. I already see the problem right now. When the police officer stops you in a traffic stop, this is what you don't do. Now, I'm sorry. Some of y'all might sit here and justify that or whatever. But this is something you don't do. You roll the window down, you have your ID, your insurance card, and your registration out. And for those who have a level head and they've been through situations, I'm pretty sure this isn't his first traffic stop. And by it's raining, certain states they want you to have your headlights on because it gets kind of cloudy and stuff like that, especially when it's raining. So I'm assuming that it's raining out wherever he is, and it does. If he's in Florida, I'm pretty sure it's raining because it rains every day on the hour, every hour in Florida. So I'm pretty sure that he was just being an asshole in this situation, and the cop just doing his job. So we're gonna see what he has to say. Right now, he has the door ajar, foot hanging out the door, and it's already on the wrong foot. Let's go though.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights, and it's not weather. It's not raining. This is inclement.
Man, he's telling the cop it's not raining. It's not raining. The sun is up. What does he see? He's already being combative. I don't know if he's nervous or something, that he got something in the vehicle. Maybe that's the case. He doesn't want him to, but whatever it is in the car, he's not doing a good job for the police and not trying to search it because already, you know, he's already raising suspicion. He's got the foot out, door open. It's not looking good for Fella already anyway. So
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor.
this boy said, call the supervisor. All he wanted was your license and registration. This dude got a suspended license, probably some dope in the car, something, a gun or whatever. And again, I hate the profile, but we see this time and time again, people. We look at these people, guys like this, and we already know what's up. This is not no surprise. This is not no new thing that's coming up. We just see this time and time again, and we already know what this hitting for, man. So y'all buckle up on this one. He don't even have in his seatbelt. You know what I mean? He don't even got in the seat. He hang foot out the door, no seatbelt. License is a problem. Register all this paperwork and all. He just telling it ain't raining. Oh.
Why did you pull me over?
Question him back.
I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No,
Step out of the vehicle.
Yeah, and this is where you know it's going to go south. This is going to be a long day for you, fella. This is going to be a long day for you because you close, you slam the door, you locked it, you can't get in, so you know what this hitting for him. So y'all can say what y'all want, but and everywhere else in the United States, especially a black man in this situation, he should have just bet off saying, "Look here, sir, I ain't got my license, my headlight out, or whatever the case may be, or something." Make this a easy process. The worst case scenario to do would have got a ticket. Go to court, pay the shit, go on about your business. But obviously he wanted to take another route. But we're gonna see how this turn out though.
25 seconds for the 940.
Oh, and by the way, this is the first police officer that stopped him in the traffic violation. So this is the first cop. I got another video where multiple cops and another body cam. This is the body cam from the first police officer. So the other video I'm going to pull up is the second police officer that's going to be on the passenger side talking to him through the passenger window. So keep in mind, this is the first body cam of the police officer that made the stop.
I was just slamming the door and locked it.
Oh, your supervisor.
Yep.
Unit 2970 at West Palm and Commonwealth.
25 seconds. If anybody responded, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Yep, my camera's on too. I've already told.
The officer warned the individual that if he did not comply, he would be forcibly removed from the vehicle. Obviously, he didn't listen. He didn't believe nothing. He wants to see their supervisor over a traffic stop, dude. A traffic stop, really? Man, you can't make this up.
I already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now, you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be.
So now you see the other police officer. He pulled up and he jammed the bumper. So he made sure he ain't going nowhere. So this is the second officer. When he gets out, I'm gonna show the footage of this police officer here that just pulled up and tapped this bumper. I'm gonna show his video. So they're still on the first officer though. I want to keep pausing, but I want to have you a good perspective of what's really going on instead of this narrative they putting all over the splatting all over the internet. Because once again, us people always think we in the right, we being great racial profiling, and they're doing us wrong. But we got idiots like this that's making they, you know, making their job tough because they. You got end of the day. Let's just be real. Some of us got family members as police officers or, involved with the law. Y'all want to see them come home too. But when you got knuckleheads like this, dreads, smell like weed, arguing with the police, telling him what he is, he ain't gonna do. How you think this gonna play out?
Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window. No, he's under arrest. Hey, I'm about to break the window.
They go to third, they go to backup, so you know they ain't playing. Nigga, you getting up out of there for real. And I just got to call it spade to spade. When they coming in a code, they giving the code 3, or whatever they little signal they send out, you know they coming. So it took a little minute for them to get there, but once they give you a description, oh, it was on from there, pimp.
I'm about to break the window. Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hand.
So he hit him right there. He smacked him. Now you heard the police officer on the other side, which is I'm about to play the video on his side. The one that just pulled up to start made the stop. He told the police officer on the passenger side that he won't break the window. The other police officer said, "Go for it." Let me see if y'all. Let me break, but pull that back up. So maybe it's right.
Now, exit the vehicle.
33 at 16.1 hours.
What is your reason?
After no multiple requests to exit the vehicle, cops busted the man's window, which allowed them to unlock the car door and grab him through the door. So they told this dude about 6 or 7 times to get out the vehicle. He slammed the door. He had the door ajar. It was open, full, hanging out the door and everything. Telling the cop that it ain't raining, what you pulled me over for. All these hard-headed ass questions. See, these the type of niggas. That's why I'm dolo and ride by myself. I refuse to ride with niggas like this. And you can say what you want, or he won to us. That's bullshit. If this would have been me, it could have been an easy ticket, an easy day, and I would have went on and grabbed me some food and head back to the house. But nah, this is kind of the day he's having. Though want to be grown, think you know everything.
No, don't forget.
Put your hands behind your back. Resist. Hands behind your back. What's wrong with you?
That face on the corner.
What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back.
There we go. Y'all see 2 brothers over there. Y'all see 2 black men stand. Look at what could they do? 22-year-old William McNeil Jr. was arrested for resisting an officer without violence. Okay, had he would have had anything seriously and they spotted it, you knew what that would have been. 4th of July on that block. But we got 2 black officers over here looking at him like he's stupid. Let's read.
Now, man, ain't no talking.
Fucking stupid shit, bro. I'm doing, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's
No,
what's going
bro,
on.
no, bro.
Yes, bro. Yes.
What's the reason, bro?
As well as driving with a suspended license, no headlights, and inclement weather, possession over 20 grams. I knew it. Man, where my shit? It had to be something for him to be all acting all nervous. 20 grams of marijuana and possession of drug paraphernalia with intent to use. 20 grams. Man, they stopped them for a headlight because they're doing now he got drug possession and now went to jail. Let's see what else.
You look on the floor like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off now, man.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all.
Oh, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk. You want to have real. Look at it. The man all up on this shit. I don't know if he had this done already to his bumper, but make sure you don't go nowhere. He smashed this shit and he got that grill, protect the grill thing up there. Yeah, he made sure you ain't going nowhere. Now you want to talk though. I was trying to have a conversation with y'all when you sitting there locking the door with the windows up. See, man, you can't.
So your partner didn't even ask.
Marijuana in the right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because
The black officer said if you open the door, if you see him, don't, but you seen him pull up. Let's take this back attack and see what this black officer said.
yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because
Why close the door if you see him pull up? They walking off him. You
arresting
stupid.
me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro.
I don't know.
Can you back me up to the car so I can lean up? You broke my bro.
You good? Yeah, you or him? Okay. Well, okay, let's get your seat on.
Okay, this is the second body. They gotta get right now. Okay, so I ain't gotta play the other. This is the second body footage. This is the second. I was gonna play the other one, but I didn't go through this video like that. I just, I pulled up the other one. But this is the second body cam of the officer that talking to him on the passenger side. So we're gonna get in this.
Can you unlock the door and step out?
Can you talk to me though?
I will. Can you step out?
Because you don't even know the whole situation.
You're being done. There's a traffic stop being conducted. You're required to comply.
And I'm required to
So, yes. Correct. Huh? Okay. So what did he ask for when he I guess talked to you?
When he pulled me over,
Yeah.
Open my door because my window don't work.
Okay.
And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
Now he's saying his window didn't work on the driver's side. Well, why did you have the door ajar? Why couldn't you just sit there and wait till he came up on the thing and just told him like that? You had to have the door open with your leg out, looking back at him. How you think that if that was you in that situation, you had a passenger pull a passenger over, he looking back at you, you don't know what's in his right hand. This is just it's common sense, man. This is survival. And now I'm not sitting here and justifying and trying to be on the policeman's side or none of that. But you got to put yourself in these shoes in the situations here. And people kind of tend to overlook that just because this man is melanin and he look like you and stuff. No, we don't want to keep seeing situations like this going time and time again. But you have to use common sense and survival mode if you're really trying to get home and stop being an idiot and acting like you know everything. But he gonna sit to tell the police it ain't raining. No, it ain't. So what's these spots on the goddamn window? Where that water come from? He just came from a car wash or something. Look at the window. It's obviously it been raining. It's still raining. It might be drizzling or something, but he gonna tell the police officer that it ain't raining. That's why they want him to have the headlights on. That's all you want to tell the dude. But here we go.
Okay.
there's multiple people here. Like,
Okay, that's still a legitimate reason to pull somebody over.
There's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Got them boys coming in now, bro.
Huh? Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
You still with that stupid shit?
All right, go for it.
Now, this is when the one on the other side said, "I'm about to break the window." Y'all heard him in the early in the video. The officer on the driver's side said, "I'm about to bust the window." The one on the passenger side said, "Well, go for it," and that's what led to him being face down on the pavement.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Here.
Officer did struck him in the face.
What's your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. Get on the ground. No, don't get on the ground. What the fuck?
And of course, you know, we saw all that.
Behind your back! Stand behind your back!
What's wrong with you? 2574, with 1033. We're in custody.
We don't now, man. Ain't no talking. I'm cool, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest.
No.
Yes, bro,
You
yes!
have a lawful reason, bro.
Unlawful reason. But anyway, this is the same footage from the first the early video. They were just different the other body cam.
Yeah, let's take it off of you, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to bro.
That's not how it works.
Too late. It ain't no too late.
When they asked you to step out of the vehicle, you should have done that.
So your partner didn't even act. Your
Marijuana
partner
in your right
didn't.
pocket.
Yes, it is.
So why close the door if you see
So
it?
you have to release them to bring that back.
Yes, man. What you mean?
Let him know he wants some stupid shit like they're being killed.
Your partner didn't even act. Your
Marijuana
partner
in your right
didn't.
pocket.
Yes, it is.
So why close the door if you see him pull up?
Because, man, what you mean?
So he
You
pissed off
talk
that.
about arresting me and stuff, but I didn't do nothing
No
wrong.
resisting, idiot!
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Camera going in there.
Can you back me up to the car so I can clean up?
This was with the body cam footage of the let's see what was that on Jacksonville. I was Jacksonville. That's taking a little minute. No, this is from the New York Post, so y'all can go check that out. That footage on there. Now I'm about to head to what the Jacksonville sheriff office said. So they can speak on this. You know, they're giving their 2 cents, well, a little more than that, about the situation, about the traffic stop, and let's see what he has to say.
Ed Cayenne from our Director of Homeland Security and Investigations. Our integrity unit also falls underneath him. That's why he's joining me up here this evening. Today, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is releasing information regarding the circumstances of William Anthony McNeil Jr.'s arrest. While I was in church, JSO became aware that cell phone camera footage purportedly of this arrest was circulating on social media. At my direction, the agency immediately began both a criminal and administrative review of the officer's actions. These administrative reviews are ongoing, but the state attorney's office has determined that none of the involved officers violated criminal law. Even though the administrative review has yet to be completed, we are releasing the body-worn camera footage today because Officer Bowers has consented to its release and waived his officer's bill of rights pertaining to the discrete piece of evidence. Because the administrative review is pending, the officer's bill of rights prevents me from releasing any additional information beyond these videos, as it is confidential under Florida Statute 112.532. As JSO's leader, I have vowed to be open and transparent with the public that we serve. Whether the information shared reflects well in this agency or not, I have always done my very best to tell the public exactly what's going on within the agency. When there are allegations of officer
Speed this up a little bit.
of this incident, Before I deliver the currently available information and play the relevant body-worn camera, I want to be clear about something. Yes, there absolutely was force used by the arresting officers, and yes, that force is ugly. But as I've said many times before, the reality is that all force, all violence is ugly. And just because force is ugly does not mean it's unlawful or contrary to policy. But moreover, I want to provide the public with some background information pertinent to this incident. Since January 1st, 2025, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has been involved in 38,805 traffic stops. Even as I speak, that number is climbing. The overwhelming majority of these tens of thousands of traffic stops were made without incident. After this traffic stop on February 19, 2025, McNeil was arrested for resisting a police officer without violence, driving on a suspended driver's license, and possession of less than 20
God damn, this dude already had a history. In February,
grams of marijuana. On February 20th, 2025, McNeil pled guilty to and was adjudicated guilty of resisting a police officer without violence and driving on a suspended driver's license. Those pleas of guilty were accepted by a local judge who found them to have been factual basis and to have been voluntarily made by McNeil. After the resolution of this criminal case, McNeil took custody of his cell phone, the one he presumably used to record the footage that was shared on social media, on March 5th, 2025. At no time, February to now,
you go to show what I seen the footage of what he recorded. So he just want the masses to know, the internet to know what the police done to him, but he didn't record the whole thing. So he recorded what the police did as far as breaking the window, like he was in the right, but he didn't show the time many times they told him to step out the vehicle. They gave him amount of time to step out the vehicle. He could have, when the officer walked up to the window, he could have told him, "Look here, man, my window don't come down, blah, 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 blah." Then they would have gave him some kind of specific orders for him to, comply or whatever. But he had to make it a long day. But once again, you want to have these fake outrage ambulance chasers to come around here, and I'm curious to find out and see who's going to represent them. What lawyer going to chase the ambulance? Which one of these lawyers going to sit here and act like that he's the victim? And I'm gonna keep it a hundo with you, man. I think old boy was in the wrong anyway. He was in the wrong. He gonna tell the officer that it wasn't raining. What you pulling me over? He's hard headed. What you pulling me over for? Close the door and the police walking up to the car. He closed the door and lock it. So now that that's already high situation. So I don't know, man. But anyway, it's a fortunate for this fella to go through this. I feel like it could have been a very, very bad situation had it would have been a cop that just really would have had a bad day. Luckily him, it didn't go that way. But and he has previous records and traffic stops and stuff like that. And no telling what else they might have found him on the thing. There's just certain things he riding around illegal with marijuana and stuff like that. So some of you may heard of this story or read up on it already, but I'm just going over to some things, and I seen some kind of fake outrage going on the internet. To me, from what I seen and how he's going about the situation, I think it was very, very much justified. I don't think the police was wrong in this situation. All he had to do was just pull over, show us registration, his license, if he had any. Obviously he didn't. So that's pretty much out of the window. He had 20 grams of marijuana on him. Didn't want to comply about putting on his head, and it was just a simple traffic stop. That cop probably didn't even know that he had marijuana on him, unless he just finished smoking or something like that. But I doubt they would have probably smelled it if he was smoking. They probably would have smelled that walking up to the car anyway. But I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think down on in the comments down below. Was this justified? Was the cops wrong? Was the driver wrong? Y'all let me know, man. So I'll see y'all in the next video.